Hey y'all, today we're watching Glory, a 1989 film that stars Morgan Freeman. It's about the American Civil War. That's all I basically know about it, though I have a strong suspicion what it's about. So,
Does your strong suspicion have you informed me about it?
no.
Oh. I only know as much as he does, other than he knows more than I do, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, yeah, let's get right to it. Anyway, this is Morgan Freeman from before Shawshank, so I don't know if this film made him famous. Ah! Okay, so this is about that specific regiment. That's cool. About the 54th Massachusetts Regiment. I think this is the first movie we've seen on the Civil War, right? Oh wait, no. We have seen, what's the one with the Civil War with Jude Law? Cold Mountain. Does Outlaw Josie Wales also count as a Civil War film? Probably not. Oh, isn't that Matthew Broderick?
Mm.
Yeah.
That an attack would be insane.
Wow, they have a lot of extras for this.
Passed through here this morning. How that love can overcome all odds.
He's a very passionate guy.
My dearest love to father. Your son, Robert.
Ah, so he's playing Shaw. Alright. Man, have to walk like that? Must have been loud as fuck. It sounds like they're wearing earplugs. Okay. I think the Union won this battle, though.
I think somebody was shouting "Mother."
That guy's missing a leg.
You all right there, Cam?
Ah, there he is. Oh yeah, nice detail. You know, shooting the wounded horses. It's not like they have animal hospitals. Wow, this is some crazy sets. I bet a lot of people died from infections since they didn't know about it that much.
You're the latest? What's that? Said he would have done it sooner, only he was waiting on a big victory. Which is, I guess, what this is.
Yeah, that's right, the Union won this battle.
Am I hurting you, Captain? I'm sorry.
Yeah, compared to the other guy, though.
He's like, he's not even phased. I mean, he watched his commanding officer get blown up. The goatee kind of fits him pretty well, actually.
Captain Shaw. I was so proud when I heard.
Oh, from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Or some I recognize somebody.
He was also on House briefly.
Captain Holt.
Robert, have you met Frederick Douglass?
Oh, Frederick Douglass.
Wow.
The governor is proposing to raise a regiment of Negro soldiers.
Ah, okay.
I admitted your name, Robert, to be commissioned colonel of the 54th Massachusetts Infantry.
Of course, it has to be a white officer.
Splendid job, young man. Brother Robert.
Oh hey, that's that's Wesley from Princess Bride, but I can't think of his name right now.
That's cool. I mean, Princess Bride isn't that far from this. Oh, there's actually a number of actors in this. Are you the six-fingered man?
I mean, I know how much you'd like to be colonel, but a colored regiment?
There's gonna be a ton of racism and
I want you to come with me. Me?
that's why they casted him.
Picture me in charge of a regiment.
But isn't he in charge of the regiment?
Is it true? There's to be a colored regiment?
So it seems.
Then I am your first volunteer.
Ah, okay.
Ah.
There's like a seriousness to this, not like other movies. Are we really gonna fight this time? Okay, so that's how he's in the movie.
I am Colonel Robert Gould Shaw. I am your commanding officer.
like how he's earnest but also nervous.
Which is in the top left-hand corner of your muster sheet.
Did anybody even hear him? So chaotic.
Pictures? No. Yes, I'd be happy.
Yeah, Massachusetts, because they're the 54th Massachusetts Regiment. Oh, cool, they put all the main characters together.
Yeah.
Yeah, smart.
A space with more sufficient reading light.
Oh,
What?
that's Denzel Washington! Wow, there's a lot of people in this.
That's on out my space before I have to bust it up. Hold up there, Buck. Ain't nobody said nothing to you, pap.
Also, we got the good, the bad.
They gonna give us the blue suit.
Oh, he's been in some stuff too.
Put that drummer.
Oh, so he's kind of like a bully in this.
What about you there, Buck? Where about you from?
Yeah, I'm around Tennessee.
What you doing since then?
I run for president. I ain't win, though.
That's pretty good delivery of that.
Major? Paul.
Oh, so he's Major.
Thomas.
Hello.
You forgot he's Major.
Yeah.
These men need a proper teaching.
For God's sake, man, you boys like a bunch of crippled old goats.
Now we're gonna get the classic sergeant.
How many here do not know right from left?
Wow. Oh my god.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, good sergeants can make or break a regiment.
You bloody Hindus, get it right!
He's just coming up with every insult.
Are you a gentleman? Are you a member of Congress?
Oh my god. Yeah, he treats everyone.
Rifles? See to it.
What's the point of forming a regiment if you're not gonna give them rifles?
Yeah, then.
They're gonna be useless.
The moment they are dismissed from drill, every tongue is relaxed and every ivory tooth is visible. And you would
I like the way he talks.
They must have had to learn this from long hours of meaningless and inhuman work. And there is no doubt that we will leave the state as fine a regiment as any that has marched.
Oh, he's teaching him.
Against the Confederacy will immediately be returned to a state of slavery.
I think that would make them fight even harder, honestly.
Any Negro taken in federal uniform will be summarily put to death.
That's not gonna get them to surrender.
Command of Negro troops shall be deemed as inciting servile insurrection and shall likewise be put to death.
Man, imagine being a southerner and fighting to keep people as slaves.
Full discharges will be granted in the morning to all those who apply.
Wow, it's...
Yeah, he's telling them that he's also gonna get executed if he was caught as a prisoner. Oh, nice shot. Yeah, like compared with today's movies, these feel like actual places they're, you know, sleeping in. A lot of sets are pretty sterile today with like green screens because they make up everything in the background.
It looks very clean.
Yeah, and these sets look like they've been lived in. And it looks very grimy. They're practicing with pikes since they don't have guns. They probably assigned them for night duty, like watchmen.
Formed and ready, sir.
Oh, he stayed.
Nobody left.
Wow.
Glory, hallelujah.
That's the name of the movie, Glory.
The boy's your friend, is he?
We grew up together, yes.
Let him grow up some more.
Dismissed.
He's pointing out he might be treating him too softly because he's his friend. But earlier he was treating him as an enlisted man. He told the major not to,
Yeah, he was...
So he just... Oh, they have the rifles.
Oh.
57 caliber. Enfield rifle. 1, 2, 1.
Oh, they're all playing with the guns in the back. Oh, they're all marked for their names, too. Like their numbers fit their rifles.
Be careful. Oh, they're now loaded.
Of course, they won't be loaded.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're not supposed to point guns at Oh, it doesn't matter if you're white or black, you can still die just as easily. They're treating it as a game. He's the ass, so he's gonna be the accurate sharpshooter type.
Attention, company!
As you were. You're a good shot, Private. Reload.
He's taking his time to reload.
Give me a Colt revolver.
Uh-oh.
Your gun.
He dumps it down for him. Give me your gun.
Load. Faster. Do it.
He's giving him a lesson, right? You can't just play around in war. You have to reload as fast as you can.
I can't imagine how loud that is. Yeah, in war there's gonna be a lot of...
And now they all have hearing loss.
Teach them properly, Major.
Yeah, the goal is to throw as many bullets as possible into the other side.
Yeah.
And you can't panic. I wonder how easy it is to get watermelon.
You wouldn't mind getting down from your horse.
It's funny, Sharp had the same lesson, again, in the books, I remember.
They march well, they're disciplined.
No thanks to you.
I beg your pardon? You heard me.
I like the wound
Oh,
there.
the scar.
Yeah, the detail.
Now stab me. What? Stab me.
This could end badly if you...
Stab, not tickle. You're the worst soldier in this whole company. Now hit me.
Enlisted men wishing to speak to their commanding officer must first get permission.
He's trying to disconnect him, you know. He can't treat them all differently.
Yeah.
Even if it's his friends or not. He's trying to enforce that.
Why don't you take your drum on outside and practice?
They're all so tired.
Yeah, you in real school now, though, ain't you? What you gonna do, cry? Yeah, you sure enough learning now, ain't
Oh.
Yeah, marching pretty tough on your feet.
you? Is you an old man or is you an old woman? I forget. All right.
He won't rat them out, but he's not gonna go with them.
News today of the defeat at Fredericksburg.
Oh yeah, that was a pretty tough one.
Merry Christmas, Robert.
Merry Christmas, Thomas.
It's very weird to see him very emotive after watching him in Brooklyn 99. I look at all these sets that they make for this.
Yeah. The outfits.
Outfits too. That's, you know, it's not just uniform, they gotta fit it, all the colorings and
Oh yeah.
the belt and all that.
How's it going down there?
Oh, very well, thank you.
Brass are all up to the vision, planning the next disaster. Fighting readiness supersede yours.
Yes, I understand.
Well, I can see how pissed he is behind that eyes.
Got my hands on the most delicious local jam. Myrtleberry, isn't it? Blueberry. Oh, right. Nice meeting you,
We've, caught a deserter.
Oh boy.
Oh wow.
Him?
Yeah, he went to the farm.
He wanted to, yeah.
Well, this is before he got really famous, right? So...
Right, untie his hands, take off his coat.
Oh, they're gonna whip him.
To be flogged before the entire regiment.
Not with a whip, not a man.
Yeah, because they get whipped as slaves, yeah.
Sergeant Mulcahy.
Your pleasure, Colonel.
He's very professional, the sergeant.
Yes, he is.
He's not happy about it, but they... I wonder if they whip every soldier, so they can't treat them any differently. Because I know they did this in the British Army. They would flog people. Oh, nice. Oh, that was a hard scene to watch, actually.
Yeah.
Not a... It's really interesting to see Denzel Washington do that kind of role, actually. Remember he was telling the other guy you're gonna cry? And now he's crying right there, being whipped. Kind of ironic.
Shoes, sir.
This is about the shoes. He already knows about that, though.
The man needs shoes, Colonel.
He was even proactive about it.
He wants to fight. More, even.
Wow, that's some great makeup.
Most of them.
Oh, I wonder if he's just gonna straight up steal them. That's why he's having people with him.
I want 600 pair of shoes and 1,200 pair of socks. Piece of rat filth.
Well, I'd love to help you, Colonel, but we just don't have any.
Not for years, you don't.
I wonder if everyone in the army despises quartermasters.
Son of a bitch!
Have a drink.
He doesn't want to drink. He wants shoes. That smile spoke volumes.
That smile was so funny. Just out of nowhere. It's like, I guess he figured might as well be an asshole.
Yeah.
And they have to produce these shoes for the film.
Yeah.
Because I doubt they had.
Right.
It's not like they had Civil War shoes lying around. But where's their uniforms? They still haven't gotten uniforms. Jeez.
You men enlisted in this regiment on the understanding that you would be paid the regular army wage.
Oh, they're not gonna be paid the regular wage. Fucking hell, that's right.
But since you are a colored regiment, you will be paid $10 a month. Regiment.
Where's your pride now?
Make your mark right here.
Hey, I can write my name. Go for this?
Then do it.
You're gonna get him $13. They're gonna give us for 10. You're gonna go for that?
Nice.
If you men will take no pay, then none of us will.
The blue uniforms must have finally come in.
Ah.
Oh, great timing.
Wow, look at them. Took them long enough.
Oh, look at this set.
Wow.
That's wild. I wonder
The
if they had to film
flags
this
are
in yeah.
different.
Yeah, there's Frederick Douglass.
Others, yeah.
They had to film this in like a historical quarter of one of the towns in the U.S.
Yeah, most likely.
Gotta work harder to prove that you're an American, depending on your color skin.
Yep.
Yeah, this movie's very earnest, almost, just like Shaw.
Shawshank Redemption?
Colonel Shaw.
Oh. I thought you meant the movie style.
Yeah. Well, the movie style, yes.
This regiment was formed with the promise that only white officers would be commissioned to lead it. Nothing was mentioned, however, about non-commissioned officers. Of initiative taken not only for yourself, but on behalf of the entire regiment. You are hereby awarded the rank of Sergeant Major.
Wow.
Congratulations.
So now he's an equal in rank with the sergeant, the other sergeant.
Congratulations.
I ain't sure I'm wanting this, Colonel.
I know exactly how you feel.
Go tell your folks how kingdom come the year of Jubilee.
Such an easy role. Stand there and look in awe of Morgan Freeman. Oh, it's only in South Carolina.
Wow.
I know. That's cool detail. Like the photographs group up there.
Tell true, old man. This year, every day like Christmas.
Like Christmas. Oh.
I like the variety of accents. I love his hat.
Pleasure. Meet Colonel Montgomery, Brigade Commander.
Honored, sir.
Speaking of Shawshank, that's the warden.
Oh, that is.
Pass the word along to A Company. We'll be going into action in the morning.
Very good, sir.
But they're foraging for supplies. I don't know what that implies. There's gonna be action.
See, I'm from Kentucky originally, and we owned a few ourselves, so it comes naturally to me.
Wow. Oh, this is like a month before Gettysburg.
That man is a civilian.
That man is Sesesh, and Sesesh is all the same, son.
Sesesh is, I guess, short for secessionist, like Southern.
Hey, boy, take your hands off the white lady.
Well, you can just explain that at your court-martial.
First squad, second platoon. Prepare to fire the town.
First squad, second platoon.
Oh, it's a very cinematic shot.
Yeah.
But I feel that only a letter directly from you to Lincoln himself can have the desired effect. I can think of no other course.
Oh, so he's like begging for, trying to use his connections now.
Listen.
Where you were?
Yes, you. What's your name? I'm putting you up on charges.
Oh, there ain't no cause for that, sir. Got the guard. Let me use your looking glass.
He's learning to read.
Yeah, button up.
He asked him earlier.
All right. Hey, get your hands off me, grave digger. What? God damn it.
Does the whole world got to stomp in your face?
You ain't nothing but the white man's dog.
What are you? So full of hate you just want to go out and fight everybody. You ain't careful, that's all you ever gonna be. You men going back to business.
Oh, he's very good at disarming.
Wow, yeah.
That was great.
Couldn't do it, Colonel. Too valuable to my operations here.
I love how he's like a swarmy asshole even in this one.
Yeah.
It's like he's typecasted as that kind of role, I guess.
Thank you. Major.
Oh no, I wonder what he's going to say.
Colonel Montgomery, could you bring that ashtray over here?
Oh, it shows who's in command here. If he can order him around.
Major Forbes here has seen the copies.
Yes, indeed. Along with confiscated valuables shipped north as personal baggage.
You are bright-eyed, aren't you?
When?
Just as soon as I can write the orders.
He's so swarmy.
Yeah. Wow.
Drilling, drilling, drilling. Oh, here they come. This is for real. The Reb yell. That was easy.
Oh, coming back?
Oh, here comes the actual Rebs.
Here they come!
Oh, fuck. Reload.
Reload, reload, reload!
Oh boy.
Fuck it, he's just like looking at the men who are killing you. Right, very close.
Oh no, out in the open. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is how warfare's done.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Stand there and die. Fucking crazy. Oh, he also made Sergeant too. They're just shooting at each other point blank.
Oh god.
Oh shit, was he stabbed?
No, he was stabbing the guy. Oh. No! Oh, this is so chaotic.
Fucking hell, bayoneting seems so horrible.
Hey, come on, dude.
Wow. Man, they should just give them all revolvers.
Oh.
I love it's not.
No.
Oh, fuck yes. Okay.
Oh.
All the other companies pushed up, I guess. It's not very, like, slickly edited. It feels very chaotic.
Yeah. What war is always like.
Run to your Rebs.
You won't send me back. Promise me.
Oh, great delivery. I love the crutch. That must be so fun to do.
Lee was turned back in Pennsylvania.
Ah, Gettysburg.
Vicksburg, and all on the 4th of July. I know, looks like it'll all be over by Christmas. So,
I wish.
I'll talk to you later in your tent.
So many good news. It's like, give me the details. Oh wait, I gotta go.
I ain't fighting this war for you, sir.
I see.
I mean, what's here, but ain't nobody gonna win, sir.
Somebody's gonna win.
Who?
Ideally, them.
I still don't want to carry a flag.
That's not his flag, it's their flag.
Charleston without first silencing the forts which protect its harbor. And the first one that must be taken is that. Fort Wagner.
Wow, look at this set.
Wow.
Oh, he's in matte paintings in the back.
10-inch coast mortar and 4 12-pound howitzers. Plus a garrison.
Fort Wagner, oh boy.
For the last 4 days, our Navy has weakened Wagner with a constant barrage. Headquarters
He's talking about this right in front of the kids.
can only send 1 regiment at a time. Our best hope is that leading regiment can keep the Rebs occupied.
Oh, we know Sean's gonna volunteer.
The 54th Massachusetts requests the honor of leading the attack on Fort Wagner.
Oh, he's scared.
We'll be ready, sir. When do you want us?
Oh, he's terrified the whole time. Did he get sent back? Oh no, he's still there. Okay.
And I have no fear. Amen.
Also, Lincoln was apparently, I don't know if it was Lincoln, but some of the Union were scared that if they sent in colored soldiers, it would make the South fight harder. Like, you know, yeah. But I think Lincoln appreciated the symbol of sending in colored soldiers.
Lord.
There we go, it's Morgan Freeman's speech.
That we died for freedom. We ask these blessings in Jesus' name. Amen.
Maybe God should just free them, that way they don't have to go fighting.
Oh, let it out.
I ain't much about no friend.
You always say your piece.
One of these are based on real people in the regiment.
Y'all's the only family I got.
Well,
I love the 54. Ain't much a matter what happens tomorrow. But we men ain't. Yes, sir.
He's really good in this role too.
Yeah, he's so good.
Because I only know him from like the Equalizer type stuff or whatever, and here he's like he's very like vulnerable and.
I've seen him in Training Day with Ethan Hawke. I think he won an Oscar for that one.
Fort Wagner. Oh, the soundtrack did a good job too.
Yeah. I have to see who made the music after the credits.
Yeah, it did a wonderful job on the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Was that the soldiers from earlier?
Yep. Oh.
Love the hat on that sword.
Quite a show, Pierce. Best seat in the house.
That's wild. They're just having reporters just sitting there watching the attack. They want to do that today. I mean, they might, but differently. Not sitting on anything.
Wow.
Oh yeah, the drummers had 2 roles.
Wow.
Wow. We've only seen him in a couple of films, right? So it's really interesting seeing him in this kind of role. Doing such a good job with it.
Wow.
Yeah, he'd be a sitting target. If he charged on a horse and everyone else was below him, he'd draw fire from everyone. Reminds me of The Abyss, actually, the soundtrack.
Yes, thank you. I kept thinking, reminded me of... It's like the soundtrack from The Abyss and Shawshank put together.
This man should fall. Who will lift the flag and carry on?
I'll trip for sure, right? He said he won it, but he will. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, Charles.
Thomas.
Oh, sorry, Thomas.
Bayonets. Shoulder.
There's something terrifying about stabbing people with that.
Yes.
I can't imagine. No wonder people run away rather than get stabbed. I can see the other regiments in the back, ready.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, they put all the main characters in the front lines. The officers are amazing, too. They have to lead from the front. Doesn't matter if you're white or black, you're gonna get, like, shot.
Oh, boy.
Oh, and then more soundtrack, too. nice. That was very cinematic. The 54th are famous for this attack.
Still got a long way to go.
Yep. Fucking wild. Wow, that's really cool. Wow, this is very well shot.
Yes.
Well, I can see everyone else behind them pushing up too.
Oh.
All the other regiments.
People.
Yeah.
Oh, they're fighting alongside each other now.
I love that there's no music. Wow, that's a wild jump. What a fucking legend. See, they only got to shoot back now.
Oh. Ah.
Yep. Wow, with the soundtrack and the lighting. That is insane. Man, Sean just like died. Just, you know, just like right there. There wasn't like a long dramatic scene for 5 minutes.
No.
He just died.
Fuck. Oh no.
Wow. The Major really just took it. You know, he's like, I'm in command. I'm going up. Yeah, they didn't take the fort. Yeah. The Southerners actually mentioned there's like a history bit about this, where they considered it an insult, so they buried him with all his black soldiers. And then when Shaw's father was asked about it, the dad said, "I cannot imagine a more holy place for him to be with." Because Shaw wouldn't have considered it an insult if he was buried with his men. Wow. The fort was never taken. Well, they didn't mention that bit I mentioned. Interesting. Edward Zwick. I think that's the director of The Last Samurai.
That's his name.
Yeah, Cary. So did Morgan Freeman? Did Rollins die in the attack? I don't think we saw his body.
Probably. The fort was never taken. They kill anyone who. Yeah.
Well, no. Half of them were able to retreat. They lost half their regiment, so the other half retreated. So we can hype. Maybe Rollins got away or not.
Let's see who made the music.
Francine did a great job. James Horner, of course.
I knew. I was thinking, oh, this sounds a bit like Titanic too.
Oh, that's cool. They got the choir from Harlem to do the background.
I couldn't think of his name though.
Glory. Ah, so they use his real letters. That's cool.
They mentioned at the beginning, right?
Yeah. Alright. You're now done with Glory.
Kept thinking that the soundtrack sounded like Titanic too. Mixture of Shawshank, Titanic, and
Did Horner make the music for Shawshank?
I think it was Thomas Newman.
Okay. Pretty good movie. When I saw Shaw's name at the beginning, I knew he was gonna die. I was like, oh, this is perfect material for a movie. I was thinking. The way he died too was very quick. He just like died charging up the mountain, and then the rest of them followed them up. Quite something. Quite sad though to see all those people sent to their death. Yeah, because they volunteered to go first. Shaw volunteered them because he knew the impact it would make. I think having color soldiers lead the attack. That's why there was reporters there watching. That's why this became super famous. Even if it was ultimately a failure, attacking the fort, I guess the morale boost from it, and that inspired lots of other African Americans to join the Union. Definitely helped. So in the long run, and as I mentioned, like the South considered it an insult to bury him with his black soldiers. I obviously Shaw wouldn't see that as an insult. He'd be proud to be with them in the graves, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure he would have.
The movie does go a lot into we see like the different racism, right? And they kept worrying about if they would ever be sent into battle. That was a really interesting plot element. And
yeah, from the shoes to the costumes to the guns.
The uniforms, not costumes.
Uniforms. My bad.
Yeah, the guns, that. They weren't taken seriously. Even though, as Tripp says, they will bleed just as well as any other, as white men. They all bleed the same. You get shot.
They all die the same.
They all die the same. So, I think it wasn't until World War I that they were allowed to have black officers. I think it was World War I. And then World War II they started, or maybe it was after World War II they started integrating units. I don't remember the exact timeline.
Very epic.
Very epic film, yeah.
Yeah, and wonderful characters. I'm sure they were based on real life people, but for the sake of this film, I'm just gonna call them characters for now.
I like to cover all the tropes, right? You got the guy who's like really good at aiming, but not very good at reading. You've got the guy who's very well learned, but he doesn't know what it's like in the real world. You got Tripp, who's known nothing but hatred for everyone. You've got who's the wise old guy.
Yeah.
So they don't even show him dying. That's how famous Morgan Freeman is. We don't want to see him die on screen.
True. It's great that he quickly humbled Tripp.
Yeah. I really love that speech from him.
Yeah, he said, "I buried them all."
Yeah.
I know what it was like. They fought for our cause too.
Yeah, they are. They're fighting to make other men free.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like all those Union soldiers. Okay, maybe a lot. Though some of them were probably drafted towards the end, but yeah.
Yeah.
Like they were fighting still to make other people free. It became like a very, very this movement was very driven.
Denzel Washington really, his acting skills really came out in this movie.
Yeah, it was very interesting to see him as like a bully, kind of, almost like a very.
Then you should watch Training Day.
Oh, I gotta watch Training Day then. But it was very cool to see him in this kind of role. And plus, Andre, he passed away earlier, like last year or something.
Yeah,
but he was really good in this film. He was really good in this one.
He was one of the few supporting characters that I liked on House.
I guess you have to watch House at some point.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
It's just my opinion, though. Couldn't finish the show, but anyway.
I guess the show becomes full itself.
House becomes too arrogant.
Oh, okay.
It gets tiresome, but we can talk about House another time.
Well, Matthew Broderick, I think he did a good job.
He did a splendid job.
Yeah.
Because we grew up watching him in Godzilla and Go-Go Gadget, so
Gadget!
So we've never seen him in a film like this.
Yeah, a very serious film.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting to see him in this kind of role.
Yeah, exactly.
As I'm saying, he's very earnest, nervous, but earnest.
Yeah.
Like that's his role, I felt like, and they did a good job pulling that off.
He perfectly embodies the it's okay to be afraid, but do it anyway.
Yeah, that's his type. I love that scene where he's shooting in the air, like, faster, reload faster, he kept shooting.
Yeah.
And he's making a point there that,
he is.
Cool, shooting bottles is great and all, but can you reload fast enough to do that?
Yeah,
you have to out-reload the enemy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. There's a scene from Sharp, the book series, he does the same thing. Almost similar to the Glory scene, where he's like, these men cannot. You have to fire 5 bullets or 4 bullets a minute. You know, if you can't fire faster than that, you're
Under
dead.
pressure too.
Yeah, you have to do that, and if you can't do that, you're dead because they will outshoot you. I mean, like seeing the battles there, they're shooting literally like 20 meters away from each other, 30 meters away. You're looking in the face of people you're killing.
Yep.
Like
you're
that must be
literally
wild.
looking in the face of death.
Yeah, the way they fought battles back then, jeez.
Yeah, that scene really highlighted how everybody was coming slowly at each other, but reloading quickly. And
that was quite wild.
Yeah.
But it really highlights like the Civil War, how it was the battles.
Yes.
I seeing this was really cool because we've never seen a Civil War movie. I guess besides Cold Mountain, as I said. And
surely we have. We've never seen any other Civil War movies.
Is there anything else besides Cold Mountain we've seen?
Well, we've seen a lot of movies based on real life slaves.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about like the battles. 12 Years a Slave we've seen.
Yes. And then the
only Django Unchained, but that's a bit more unrealistic.
Kinte show. What was the name of that show? Yeah, Kunta Kinte.
Oh, Roots. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
I was thinking about the battles themselves more, not the. I never really watched like an American Civil War film directly, like with battles. So
we have never.
Yeah.
That blows my mind.
I guess we'll have to. We did watch an American Revolution movie with Mel Gibson. The Patriot. That's what it's called. It was cool to see all the actors from the 90s, like late 80s, I guess.
Denzel Washington and Morgan Freeman on the same screen blows my mind.
Yeah, that was cool. That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
And then we have, Cary what's his name?
I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Elwes? Yeah, from Princess Bride. We saw the freaking same warden from Shawshank playing like a swarmy bastard.
We were just talking about him.
The general. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Just shows up again. So when they were doing Shawshank, they're like, oh yeah, it's good to see you again. Yeah.
And Morgan Freeman and him in the same movie.
I know. Though they don't actually interact with each other.
Oh no,
so.
Yeah.
It's cool to see. There was like a different side of the Union too. You saw like there was the asshole units who did nothing, who just like destroyed and pillaged stuff to steal. That was a very interesting thing to see. Not something you see in movies. Like it shows like there's a gray side of war.
Yeah, true. And even the racism, still.
Oh yeah, even from the northern units.
Yeah, just because you freed these guys doesn't mean there isn't racism around.
Yeah, there's always gonna be.
Yeah.
And it feels like the U.S. has gotten really better about it, but at the same time, it's also not. I guess because people are more online now, so we hear about every little thing. So, but back in 1989 when they made this movie, this must have been like a achievement of its own. The sets themselves are great. Lots of money was put into it and love. Yes. You can see. I wonder if they had them trained as units when they did the filming for this.
I know some movies do.
Yeah.
Like with
Saving Private Ryan was the one I was thinking.
Yeah,
of.
that's right. And Matt Damon didn't have to join apparently.
Yeah, just so they could get angry at him easier.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that.
I don't know if that's actually true.
According to IMDb.
There's a lot of those little trivia, stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wonder if it's true or not.
Yeah, exactly. They could just say those things to promote movies, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this was a good flick.
Yeah. Other than that, this was a very good flick with great acting, great characters.
Shaw is a legend.
Yeah.
They had good intentions, but sometimes there was a lot of it's sidetracked by lots of racism and they were used as manual laborers and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah. They just wanted to prove themselves.
Exactly.
So, well, they certainly proved themselves at Fort Wagner, which they're famous for.
Also, I don't quite blame Shaw at the beginning for a lot of his actions, because, like you said, he was trying to disconnect himself from especially his best friend.
Yeah, Thomas.
Yeah, and then he had to whip soldiers, because that's what they were taught to do with the white soldiers. But it's good that he solved the problem afterwards when he went to find out, what exactly
I love the shoe scene was great.
Yeah, that was great.
He comes down and smiles. That's the funniest. That was the best scene in the movie.
Yeah, that was so sweet.
No, he's like,
yeah, I did it.
He just
and cue glasses.
I wonder if he was gonna threaten hey, if you don't give me my shoes, I have 6 men outside that will be happy to participate in some more destruction.
That's right. It's just manual labor. We're moving things around.
Yeah, that was a great scene.
Yeah.
There was a lot of the fighting itself, the way it was shot, was really well done. Like the fighting on the beach as they charged up without any music. And then the music comes in after Shaw dies. with like the flashing of the lights and the explosions and all that. It was really chaotic, really cool to see.
And then the last scene of the 54th Regiment running together, stopping right there before the cannon hits them.
Yeah, Wesley would never die.
Aww. As you wish.
As you wish. Great movie. Princess Bride, another good movie. We recommend.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess that about covers it.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed our reaction to Glory, and if you have any more similar films that you want us to watch, such as Civil War era or whatever, yeah, let us know in the comments below. This was a great film.
Yeah.
And hope you guys enjoyed our reaction. The full the dog interrupted me. The full reaction will be on our Patreon. And as well as the next film, whatever we watch. So thanks for watching. Take care and
have a good day.